So let's try to create this pot with the help of sub D modifier and this cone thing, whatever it is. So let's do that. First of all, let's move our 3D cursor at here in front view, shift right click, and then add mesh circle. Access this menu and reduce the vertex count to, let's say, 12 or 12. Yeah, 12 is okay. And then we will reduce the radius from here to somewhere like this, and then move it down GZ like this. And in edit mode, now scale it some more like this. So let's make it in the center. Let's put it in the center, and then we will make our first extrusion by pressing E and Z like this. EZ, and now we will scale it outside. So press S and scale it like this. Let's scale it some more like this, and then EZ like this. Okay, I think there's some issue with it. Let's select everything in X-ray mode and then scale it like this. GX. Let's move it like this. Yes. So select the top vertices again. I'm still in X-ray mode, and then E Z extrude it till here, then E Z extrude till here, and then now we are going to scale everything like this up till here, and then EZ, and from here EZ, one last extrusion up till here, and then create the mouth or whatever lip of this pot by scaling these vertices outside like this. While we are at it, let's fill this bottom face by pressing, Control Z, by pressing F. This will fill the face in solid view. Now let's come back here, move it GX. Let's see what we have here. I think I made this rather prominent. In X-ray mode, select these bottom vertices and move them up like this, and let's scale them inside too. Let's see what happens. So we have something like this, and now right click, shade smooth, and add our sub D modifier. Does it look like anything like this? No, it doesn't. Don't worry, we'll try to fix it. First of all, let's try to get this hard edge, this one. Select it, Alt left click, select this loop and bevel it. Control B, bevel it like this, and give it 2 segments. If you come over here, you can see we have 2 segments. This one is the original one, then it added 2 more segments so on top of it. So let's select this middle one and let's scale it like a little bit. That's like this, just like this, and over here let's bevel it too, but with only 1 segment like this, and then select this one and scale it just a little to the inside, and now I think it resembles somewhat like this, if we not exactly like this but somewhat. And then in X-ray mode, select this loop, this loop. If you're having this trouble like Blender is selecting this, then try selecting somewhere in the middle, and it should tell Blender that we want to select the other this round loop, not the I think vertical one. Yeah, not this vertical one. So once we have this, we will do our favorite thing. We will bevel it and give it 2 segments. So I think it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. And then do the same thing for the upper one too. This will make it prominent, just like that. Since we tighten this area by giving it a bevel like this and this, it will give a decent highlight. Since these are like further apart than these are, so you can notice we have a less prominent highlight over here than this one, because edge loops over here are very tight or closer to each other, and over here we have some gap. That's why this effect we can witness. So it's personal taste. If you wish to make them just like the upper one, so you can move these loops just like this. Select this loop, press G twice and slide this edge like this, and then select this edge, upper edge, and then again do the same thing. Tap G twice like this, and there you go. You have this area is tight, this area is tight, this is tight, and this one is mildly tight. Like over here we have a fade out effect. So I think we are done with this bottle for the time being, because I think one more thing we are missing. This bottle does not have any thickness. Since we only use that mesh circle, we need to give this bottle some thickness. So let's come over here and add our solidify modifier. And oh no, what happened? So I'm not sure if I discussed it before. So for Blender reads information from top to the bottom. Like these modifiers are being read in top to bottom order. So first Blender is subdividing this bottle, and then it's adding thickness to it. So we don't want that. So let's move our modifier up to the first stack. And how can we do that? There are two options. Either we click these dots icon and press left click and drag our modifier to the top, or we can access this drop down menu. This will give us certain options like apply, duplicate, or move our modifier to either to first or last position. So it's already at the first, so I will let it be. Now I need to, since it is again it's still fat, and I want this to be like skinny, so let's change it to like 0.00 I think 4 maybe. So yeah, I think 4 looks good, and yeah, I think it looks okay. So I just want to do one more thing. I want to slim this neck part of our pot. So let's do that quickly. Let's come over here and select everything. Make sure you are in X-ray mode, and then select everything, and then press S. Just scale down it a little so that we have something that is similar to our bottle over here. Right click, set origin to geometry, and we are not done. It's fat. 0.02. Let's reduce our thickness. Let's reduce the thickness to give it even thickness and reduce it to 0.002. Now it looks somewhat similar to our bottle or pot. I think this would be good enough, because it's going to be viewed from a very far, so I don't think so we need to work too much on it. So let's let it be. So yeah, so let's move on to this. So how can we create something like this? This is a so you can see this is a conical shape, right? It's a triangle, basically a cone. And if we come to our default meshes that Blender gives us by default, Shift A, add mesh, you can see we already have a cone, right? It's similar in shape. And let's reduce the vertex count to 24, since we won't be applying sub D modifier to it, because that will make us lose our these hard edges, so we won't apply that. So now let's scale it down just like that. zoom in, scale it down some more, GX, and so it looks similar, but you can see there is something like sticking out of here, but there's some gap over here too. I think so. So let's do that. First of all, since we scaled this down in object mode, let's apply our scale. Control A, apply, scale, and then in edit mode, select this bottom face. Let's inset it, I to inset like this, and E to extrude, and just extrude it like this. That's it. I think this looks somewhat similar to our triangle over here, and we won't be making another copy until we texture it. So for the time being, let's select this bottle and this triangle and put them into a different collection. And that is it. Table decorations, and that is it for this video.